What makes someone truly irresistible? Is it their flawless skin, their perfect smile, or their sculpted physique? While physical beauty might catch our eye, it's not what keeps us coming back. The most magnetic individuals possess a different kind of allure, one that goes far beyond skin deep. In leadership, true attractiveness isn't about looking like a movie star. It's about embodying qualities that inspire, motivate, and bring out the best in others. I'm Eric with Leadership Developed. After 22 years in the military and about the last 5 years after the military of figuring out what it meant through studies of leadership and just learning from other people, what I did right and what I learned from doing wrong. You're here because I asked the question, do you have to be attractive to be a successful leader? Well, yeah, you do. But it's not the way you think. Trust me. I don't think of myself as an attractive guy, but because of my ability to go beyond the physical appearance, I've found the secret to being that attractive leader that people just gravitate to. Look, I get it. Our eyes are always drawn to the attractive, beautiful person walking by. They grab our attention. It's natural. It's genetics. So we find ourselves working on our attractiveness so we can grab the attention. And then there's people who are so caught up in trying to win attention that they make questionable purchases. This I saved up for with cash. So I want to be able to help you win attention by being attractive in the correct way. Not being flashy, not being out there, but being the person that your team needs you to be. And that's what's going to make you attractive. How does a leader gain followers to gravitate around them to go on this specific journey for a better future? You have to be able to get their attention somehow, and attractiveness is the first way of doing that. What are people looking for? Yeah, it helps to have some handsome features, beautiful features, whoever you are, and how you relate to what qualities make you feel confident. People are attracted to those who look like they got it figured out. That's what your body language says. Hey, follow me. I know what we can do. I know how we can do this better. Because that's what it comes down to. Beautiful people have confidence, or they portray confidence. Your body language tells other people, hey, follow me. I've got a great idea, and this is the path that I think that will lead us to success. There you've shown confidence and optimism. And that's what people want to see in a world that is full of negatives. They want a leader that's going to show them the light at the end of the tunnel and take them on that journey with them. So we start off with the grooming standards. We start off with our appearance. We start off with how we hold ourselves. We start off with also with how we talk. It's not about me, it's about you. I want to hear about you. How can you be part of this journey, this adventure? Because I want you to be part of this adventure. Because that's the goal. The goal is to attract followers as leaders, to work with other leaders in a collaboration to find the best solutions that everyone is willing to work for and attain that greater life. What else is there other than appearance? Well, there's competence. Trust me, I've seen many people trying to apply for a leadership position that have no knowledge of the technical experiences needed to lead the people they're in charge of. I remember the first time I was put in a position of authority for an aircraft maintenance unit in which I was just a brand new lieutenant. I only knew the helicopter from what I learned in flight school. And I was expected to lead these smart people they were experts in a field that I haven't had to figure out yet. So my competency came from, hey, show me how you do your job. You'll be surprised how that attracts the people that work for you when you show an interest in how they do their job. Because they want now to show off that this is what we do. Hey, this is what happens. This is how this works. And by doing so, they want to show you all the time how good they are. No, they want to show you how great they are. And that's important for you as a leader to be able to empower those people to want to show you how great they are. Because they want to be part of this organization that you're in charge of. And by showing that you want to learn what they do, allows also for you to become smarter and then to be able to figure out who's BSing you and who are the true experts. So after you figured out your appearance, how you want to appear, you figured out how you create your competency, now you got to figure out how do you compliment them. Because people that are complimented feel better about themselves. They love hearing that somebody who's competent in their field compliment them, and knowing that, hey, this person's great at what they do, and they think I'm doing great as well. And that goes a long ways. So the little compliments of, hey, I love how you figured an answer to this little challenge. Those are important to those people, because now they see that you're paying attention to them and that you actually focus on the goods and not the bads of how could you screw this up? What do you mean this is wrong? You're talking about the positives. They're feeling positive and they want to do more for you because you recognize the positives that they're doing for the organization. Also in compliments, you can compliment a person on an item they're wearing. I like looking at a person's jewelry, small things that people don't really pay attention to. I do small things like that to show them that they're attractive, even if they're not feeling attractive. By allowing them to know that I think they're attractive, gives them a new hope. It gives them a sense of, hey, I can start doing this better. And then they start trying to improve upon what they're doing. And it goes a long ways, because they're looking at you as a role model of what leadership is. I mean, think about it. You're examples of leadership where people above you, and you take most of the examples of what not to do, and maybe a few of, hey, this is good ideas. And that's what works for you. And that's what makes you a good leader, is because you do pay attention to that. But by giving it to somebody else, now they're paying attention to their details and then doing it better so they can rise to the top. As you're complimenting them, now we encourage them. Encouragement is the greatest tool out there because we want to see them succeed. Anybody that's on the journey with you as a leader, they have to be successful. Otherwise, your journey just gets legged back and you kind of have to cut them loose. But you're a good person. You see the good in each person in your team. You wouldn't have brought them on if you didn't see something that you liked about them. And if you didn't, then we need to talk about how you hire people. With encouragement, you're now helping them go towards the light at the end of the tunnel, to go to the promised land, where the future becomes better through their hard work. And through encouragement, we also reinforce that hard work pays off, that there is no easy answer, no magic pill, no, fairy godmother that's going to make our lives better by doing nothing. We know that hard work gets us riches. We know that hard work gets us successes. And because of that, we do the hard work. Every time I talk about leadership, I talk about communication. Communication is the glue that holds the society together. If we don't know how to communicate, then we do not know how to relate with each other. It's amazing how one little word can change the perception from another person. And it's important to be able to realize what those words mean to you. And having good communication skills, just by understanding the basic elements of communication, you will go a long ways. And you can check that out in this video so we don't have to recover it again. Inclusiveness is a huge thing for me. As a leader, growing up in North Dakota, where they only had 17,000 people in the town I grew up in, and I graduated out of a high school class of 48 people, I learned by using other people's perceptions and experiences helped me gain the knowledge and understanding that's needed. Help me present a better environment for people who did not grow up in North Dakota. As a leader, you're responsible for the environment in which your people work in. By creating that attractive environment for them, it comes through inclusiveness. The fact that you bring in people that help you see things that you don't see. And trust me, those people became the most important people in my leadership teams. They're the ones who showed me what I didn't get, what I wasn't understanding. Helped me learn why this is important to a set of people, but not to me. And by learning that, I was able to have a successful leadership career. For you, it's the same thing. But understand, inclusivity is still people that earn that right to be in those seats. Not bringing somebody forcefully into that position who really doesn't contribute to anything. they have to be competent like you to be able to contribute to the success of the organization by filling in those seats. You sit there, you take in their advice, and it comes from a place of love, a place of knowledge. And that's why inclusivity is important there. Having what you need to be successful means that you brought on people that you trust. And trust is the basis of all relationships. And that you showed that you cared about them. And that you are on a road to excellence as they are searching for excellence. These are the people you bring in your inclusive leadership team. Being attractive as a leader still involves appearance, but you don't have to be a model. But by presenting the best version of yourself in the way you dress, in the way you groom, in the way you hold yourself, the way you communicate. But then the most important thing is, how do you treat others? How do you compliment them? And don't over compliment, because then all of a sudden it just comes off real weird and scares people away. But it's just a matter of how you interact with people, and that it's about them and not you. That you ask questions about what they're doing, that you recognize the great things that they've come in a long ways, because they want to be with you because you make them feel good about themselves. I'm Eric with Leadership Developed. If you like this video, hey, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. While you're at it, hit subscribe. Help tell YouTube that this video needs to go out to more people so we can have more attractive leaders. If you missed the last video, check it out, it's right over here. And we'll talk to you again in the next video.